So let's look at what is needed for recovery and recovery to happen as soon as we need it. Now, the first thing is, why is recovery important? You see, recovery actually facilitates the repair of muscles as well as muscle growth. Two, it reduces soreness and injury risk. Recovery also helps improve performance and prepares the body for future workout. Now, how the common tools that you need for recovery? We have foam rollers used for myofascial release to relieve muscle tightness and well as improve flexibility. There's also massage gun, provide percussive therapy to reduce soreness and promote blood flow. We have ice packs and cold therapy, which will help you reduce inflammation as well as soothe sore muscles. There's also heat packs or heat therapy, which relaxes the muscles and increase blood flow as well as enhance faster healing of those muscles as well. So here are some level of recovery or some recovery technique. We have the different types of recovery technique. We have what we call active recovery. For instance, let's assume that after you jogged for some while or you did run for some time, then you stopped running now. During a workout session, then you start walking at a very low pace. That's a sign of active recovery. It promotes blood flow and it also aids recovery as well. Yoga is another example of, active recovery. Then stretching is a way of recovery as well. It enhances flexibility and it reduces muscle stiffness as well as post-exercise. Then number 3, hydration is also a form of recovery. It replenishes your body, your lost fluids during exercise to maintain optimal body functioning. While the last and not the least is sleep. You see, sleep plays a crucial role when it comes to recovery. It's essential for muscle repair, hormone regulation, and overall recovery. Now, aiming for 6 to 8 hours every night is actually a healthy way to get proper recovery. Then nutrition. Nutrition is, despite mentioning all of these, nutrition is also a very big aspect when it comes to recovery. Or it's a very crucial technique when it comes to recovery. Now, I did mention one of the days when I was talking about nutrients, and I said that protein helps in the repair and building of muscles and muscle tissues, while your carbohydrate restores you with glycogen and glycogen level, while fat and macronutrients support your overall recovery. Then the next is we have contrast therapy. That means if you did a method today, tomorrow you can do a method that may not be actually same thing, but they are similar and they perform the same purpose. An example of contrast therapy is what we refer to as alternating heat and cold exposure to boost circulation and reduce muscle soreness. It's also another way of recovery. Then number 4 item under this is monitoring recovery. Use of heart rate variability or wearing fitness trackers can actually measure your recovery status. For instance, if you engage in a high intensity activity, there's every tendency that your heart rate will increase, and for that period till your body gradually stops that particular activity actively, it will not your heart rate is most likely not going to have a variation. It's going to be within that range because your heart is still telling your body that, look, it seems this event is not yet over. So not until there's a variability, there's a change, a complete shift completely to telling the body that the body is now at rest, your heart rate is most likely not going to change. Then number 5 is common mistakes to avoid. Avoid overtraining without adequate rest. Yes, when it comes to recovery and recovery techniques, you must ensure you avoid overtraining. Then ignoring soreness and minor injury. You see, whenever I have clients or who sustains injury during workout, be it minor or major, I mostly stop them from completing even the reps of a particular set in a particular program that they're doing. You know why? Because ignoring soreness and ignoring minor injuries, it will not only cost you more, it will do more harm to your body. So let's assume that minor injury or that minor soreness requires you maybe 24 hours for it to heal completely, but you chose to neglect it and not to allow it to heal on its own. You were still working out with it, you were still exercising with it. What your body will do at that particular time is that it will continue working, but it's like you are creating more problem for your body at that particular time. So the time is supposed to take for that healing process to happen effectively, because you do not actually allow the body to rest during that particular time, is most likely going to take a longer duration, and that will be bad for recovery. So it's the reason why you must not ignore soreness and minor injuries. Then another thing again, common mistakes that you must avoid when it comes to recovery is skipping of post-workout nutrition or hydration. I think hydration is actually what plays a major role. Nutrition, not that nutrition is not there, but hydration is a very key factor. You see, incorporating these tools and techniques to ensure efficient recovery, preventing burnout, as well as enhancing your performance. You see, no matter how low, talking about hydration, no matter how low intensity your workout might be, during that workout, you lost fluid. That's the truth of the matter, because you would sweat, and if you do not sweat, there's every likely tendency that you will urinate, especially if the weather is cold, you will urinate. And with that happening, you will likely you lose fluid. And even if you do not sweat, that maybe your sweat pores were not opening, by you doing those activity, you are also your body so losing fluid for it to do those work. So it's the reason why you must actually ensure that you rest adequately for recovery to take place, or you ensure proper recovery before you proceed to your next or subsequent workout session.